اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بحق وهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. الحمد لله رب العالمين. أفضل صلاة وتم تسليما على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ورضي الله تعالى عن هذا السادة التابعين علماء عاملين وأئمة أربعين مجتهدين مقلديهم إلا يوم الدين. أما بعد. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is part 10 of the Matn Ashmawiyya series. This chapter is on Imamah, leading the Salah. The conditions of the Imam are five. There are five conditions of leading the Salah. The first condition is that the Imam is a male. The second condition that the Imam is Muslim. The third condition is that he has sound mind, sanity. The fourth condition is that he is matured. And the fifth condition, knowledgeable in what invalidates the Salah with regards to recitations and actions. The Salah is considered invalid with a compulsion to repeat it if after being led by an Imam, a person realized that the people who led the Salah is 1, a kafir, disbeliever, 2, a woman, 3, a bisexual, 4, insane, 5, a disobedient or unmindful sinner, 6, a young boy who has not reached puberty, and 7, an impure person, intentionally so. In regards to these 7 conditions that invalidate the Salah, some of these conditions only invalidate the Salah of the Imam is only invalid. Like the last one, an impure person, intentionally so. Well, anyone who intentionally does not have wudu, not purified by wudu, or they junud, they shouldn't be making salah anyway. This is a action of someone who does not believe in Allah and His Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in fact, or this person will be unqualified to lead the salah. A person who is a disobedient or unmindful sinner, this condition has to be known. Someone who is a known fasik or a known rebel against the arkans, against the Sharia, no one would allow them to lead the salah in the first place. The young boy, if the young boy is a hafid of Quran, in the month of Ramadan, the lead Tarawih is permissible. The Tarawih would be invalid. This is talking about the obligatory prayers. It's not talking about the sunnahs or nawafil. Okay? It is recommended that the limbs of the Imam be sound, which each limb be intact. He doesn't have any physical discrepancies or handicaps. The imamah, the leadership of an amputee is disliked. And there's conditions and proof to support these positions in regards to these rulings. The imamah of a cripple or someone suffering from incontinencies and enuresis, or a person with wounds are also disliked. It is likewise disliked that the Imam be castrated or uncircumcised, or that his circumstances be unknown. or that he is born outside of wedlock. Now, there's a conditions for all of these, conditions related to this rule, that the people following behind the imam, that salat can still be valid, is that if the people who following the imam who is an amputee, and this is known, you know what I'm saying, their salat is not invalid. The people who follow behind the imam who was born out of wedlock, and this is known that he's born out of wedlock, but the people, you know what I'm saying, accept this, and they know about this, and they're not they're not criticizing for that defect, then their salat will be valid behind this imam. Even though this particular position, it was disliked by Imam Malik ibn Anas rahimahullah, but it was more so discussed about not just leading the salah, but also the leadership of the Muslims, a person that is born outside of wedlock. Similarly, a slave in obligatory prayers, if he becomes a regular imam, contrary to the optional prayers in which there is no dislike if led by anyone of the above mentioned, the imamah of a blind man is permissible, or the imamah of someone who from a different method, school of thought, or impotent person, or a leper, except if his leprosy is so severe that it might cause harm to those following behind him. In that case, he should keep away from it. It is also permissible for the follower of the imam to stand on a higher platform than the imam is, even if it is on a roof. But it is not permissible for the imam to stand on a higher platform or surface than the follower, except if the height is only a handspan or something like that. And the handspan being the length of an arm. The length of an arm is a handspan. Because when you look at the definition of what is hand, it's what's from the fingertips up to the shoulder. So this is a handspan, okay? If the imam deliberately stands higher than the followers, then the salat becomes void. From among the conditions of being ma'moon, follower of the imam, is that he makes an intention from the onset to follow this imam, to follow his imam, the one who's leading the salah. It is not a condition for the imam to make an intention for imamah except in 4 cases, which are Salatul Jum'ah, combining the prayers, Salatul Khawf, the field prayer, Salatul Istiqalaf, replacing an imam, and some scholars add as a condition that the one of higher standing among the people to be the imam. But there is a difference of opinion regarding that, preferring the sultan for imamah, then the owner of the house, then the landlord is preferred over the king, then the one who knows more fiqh, then the one more learned in hadith, then the one more versed in recitation, then the one known for more ibadat, servitude, then the one who has been in Islam longer, then the one of noble lineage, then the one with better noble character, then the one more presentable in stature, then the one more presentable in attire. All the same, the one who is capable for imam should lead because competence prevails over rank or status. If there is a slave or a slave woman or someone not well learned, for example, then it is permissible that a person who knows more leads the salah, and Allah knows best. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Like I said in the beginning, in the first introduction, that throughout the course of the series, some evidences may be given and some may not. But for the purpose of time and uploading, I'm just going over the text. You know what I'm saying? If anyone wants to continue further and need any of the proofs or want any of the proofs, I can provide them with that as well. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولك الأمين.